It's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
In fact, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2nd and 9. Here's Hurts to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
Those are the ones you dream of as defenders. I think if he gets eyes on the ball a little bit earlier, he might come away with it. Instead, it's going to wind up as just an incomplete pass.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
45-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the gun, it's Hurts. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles are able to extend their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
The 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ready, set.
Richardson looking to throw. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. After one, a 14-3 ball game. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Richardson off the play fake. And this one is incomplete.
some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Brown the motion man right. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 33. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll leave the chains. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Let's go.
On the handoff, this is Jenkins. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Here's a tap forward by Richardson. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the shotgun, Richardson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua from 6 yards away. And the Rams have cut it back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into
touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 65 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
17-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Now he's free to midfield. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. 74 yards rushing for him in this first half as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Now Richardson going to shift things up. Richardson off play action. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one goes for 30 yards.
Well, my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
Jenkins will score. Touchdown, L.A. CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, it looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
10 at the 50-yard line.
Great, set. On it, no time.
A first down carry for Barkley. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
Great.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Let's go. Trimmer.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Rams will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. And across the midfield, stripe into Eagle territory. 87 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
An inside run with Jenkins. And past the 35. He'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
Well, when you're a road team in the playoffs, when you're a wild card, what's the one thing you need to be able to do to stay in football games? Run the football. And that's an excellent job right there of identifying where to go and picking up good yardage.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. Inside the 10. Touchdown, LA. A great play there. 32 yards. And the Rams will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get in field goal range. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And this is caught. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Well, he worked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively, just too hard to keep him under wraps, and delivers a big play here for this offense.
They'll set up to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Take down from a yard out. And the Eagles are able to move back in front. Elliott now to add the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. How about this? He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced incompletion on first down.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Check.
They'll stay on the ground with Judkins. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Now Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Now he's going to step up and run. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it's 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space.
And he's going to go down here and sack. They push him back to the 34. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
A loss of 6 yards.
Judkins going to run it out of the gun. Inside the 15 before they drop it. 127 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
So that's what that elbow by Ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. And a stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They give them 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up 1st downs.
Okay, ready?
They'll give it to Jenkins. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Quinshon Judkins with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective, because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
He can rack up those tackles in bunches in the run game from that middle linebacker spot.
And what he has to do is make sure he congratulates the guys in front and tells them thanks a lot, because as the guy in the middle, the Mike linebacker, you're counting on your front three, your front four, if you're up five, whatever you've got in front of you, to take up all the blocking, allow you to roam and hit. And that's what he did on that play.
Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. That's complete to Whitaker. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. He'll look to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. They're going to look to throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Eagles have moved out in front. Elliott good with a PAT. They will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be fielded in the end zone, but he'll decide against bringing it out, so they'll take over at the 30. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up. And that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Now Richardson back to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And it's caught inside the 35. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
A 28-yard gain.
Richardson going to change the play here. They go play action here on first down. Now he's going to step up and run. Richardson hit it, he fumbles it. And the Eagles have recovered. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. Really loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Zone coverage there, they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up second down.
And 7 at the 46-yard line.
Barkley, inside handoff. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 6 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the wild card round. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. They'll set up a throw. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that is incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Up the middle with Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So giving 3 on that drive, normally you'd say we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football is certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it, and if we do, we've got a chance to put points on the board.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Drop 60, drop 60. Come on, come on.
And they bring the big tight end across the formation left. Now it's Richardson. Over the middle here to Brown. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 1st down Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
70, Timberwolf.
They'll run from the gun. It's Jenkins. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd down and 6 now.
60 back there, 6.
Richardson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know that he planned not right. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Cowboy
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
3. Richardson to throw off play action. And he's got his man in stride, complete. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down. But Charles, what a rookie season he had catching the football, over 1,000 yards on the year, and he comes through there with a nice grab.
And we've seen wide receivers in recent years come in and have big years right away. And you think about Justin Jefferson in 2020, 1,400 yards and huge.
Oh, no, lost the football. And the Eagles have recovered.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Derwin James with a pick. And the Rams are right back in this football game. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the fourth as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. And he's got this down to the 35.
Let's go!
It's a gain of 20. And the Rams, 1st down.
Here's Richardson to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Wiggles free. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Richardson going to move him around. In motion left comes Brown.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Richardson looking to throw this. And he's got it. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Puka Nacua. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
41. Rams, 38. Joshua
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And this a very important drive leading to the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here 1st down. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's just an ideal run to start this drive because they're in full ball control mode now. So if you keep ripping off 7, 8, 9 yards of carry, you're going to have a great chance of finishing off this game.
And he stopped immediately there.
And this is the worry because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the 1st.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Now a turn and a give to Barkley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A gain there of 21 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Hurts with a quick throw, complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 9-yard line.
Hurts. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Eagles get an important score there to extend their lead in this 4th quarter. completion after the PAT miss. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Play action. Now Richardson. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Again, here's Jenkins. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Los Angeles.
Here's 1st and 10.
70 Ranger, Cowboy 80. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Let's go.
Richardson to throw it. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
And while it's probably going to take a miracle at this stage, if they come down with this one in the end zone, they've still got a fighting chance. That one, however, winds up incomplete.
He wants it all for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. From the left hash, it's an even 15-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. It's caught. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams have got it back to within a score.
The kick is good.
They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 65 yards. And the Eagles use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. And they look good on the extra point. And it might seal the deal as that makes it a 2-score game here with not a lot of time remaining. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warriors, 17.
Richardson. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
80 seconds remain. 2nd and 10. Now it's Jenkins.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Now Richardson. He'll try to do this himself. That is caught.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a 1st down.
Richardson looking to throw it. He'll swing this out to Jenkins.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that'll move him back within 6 now.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
35-yard line.
At the line, this Philly offense set to go. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal him.
Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2.
They'll look to throw. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Here's 1st down. From the shotgun, Richardson. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
That 4th quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
Oh, an excellent tackle there as they keep him in bounds and hold him to no gain. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
3rd down and 11.
Richardson off the play fake. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's good for a Rams 1st down.
And the Eagles season will continue at least 1 more week. Thanks.